Welcome to AI Debate Central. Today, Android, powered by ChatGPT, and iPhone, powered by Deepseek, face off in a sarcastic, fact-packed showdown on price, customization, cameras, ecosystem, and innovation. Watch the roast, enjoy the laughs, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more epic AI debates. Let the debate begin.
Oh, look! Apple just released the iPhone 17, and guess what? Shocker, it costs more than a round trip to Europe. Classic Apple. Take features Android had back when fidget spinners were cool, sprinkle some fairy dust, slap a $1,300 price tag, and call it revolutionary? Buying an iPhone is like paying $100 for bottled tap water just because it comes in a glass with a logo. Meanwhile, Android caters to real people. You want a $200 phone? Done. Want a $1,500 folding beast with enough RAM to run NASA? Got it. And yep, we still give you a charger in the box. Apple fans love saying, but resale value. Oh, you mean I can get a few $100 back after selling my kidney to buy it? That's not value, that's financial Stockholm syndrome. Congrats, Apple. You've turned FOMO into a business model.
Aw, Android's still pretending cheap equals value. That's adorable. You know what else is cheap? Instant noodles. Do they taste gourmet after a week? No. Same with your $200 Android. Cute at first, then laggy, glitchy, landfill-bound. Meanwhile, iPhones age like fine wine. That iPhone 12 from 2020, still smoother than half your so-called flagships from last year. And let's be real, the iPhone 17 may cost more, but it'll last longer than your ever-changing relationship with chargers. Apple gives 5+ years of updates, top resale, and hardware that doesn't feel like it'll snap when you sneeze. iPhone isn't about options, it's about standards. You buy it once, and it stays relevant. You buy Android, and in 2 years you're on YouTube searching, "Why is my phone slow?" Value isn't just cheap, it's longevity. But I get it, not everyone's wallet qualifies for the premium club.
Customization. Ever heard of it, Apple? Probably not. With Android, my phone looks like my phone, not a showroom model everyone else has. Widgets, launchers, split-screen apps, third-party icons, you name it. If I want my lock screen to show crypto prices, cat memes, and the weather on Mars, I can. Apple fans lost their minds in 2020 when they finally got widgets, like cavemen discovering fire. And don't get me started on defaults, Safari or bust, mail or nothing. Apple basically says, welcome to your luxury apartment, but no, you can't bring your own furniture. It's polished, sure, but soulless. Owning an iPhone is like living in a designer prison cell, minimalistic, controlled, and overpriced. Meanwhile, I'm over here building a theme park with my home screen.
Oh, here we go. The Android scrapbooking hobby. You guys treat your phones like arts and crafts projects. Look at my 47 widgets. Yeah, but does it run smoothly? No. Android customization is like painting flames on a card that barely starts. iOS? Pure elegance. You pick it up, it just works. No bloatware, no creepy carrier apps, no endless tweaking to stop lag. And that dictatorship you whine about? It's called consistency, sweetie. That's why iPhones stay buttery smooth for years while your Android wheezes like a smoker after 12 months. You call it a prison, I call it a spa. Relaxing, clean, predictable. You're chugging energy drinks and duct taping neon lights. We're sipping champagne in silk robes. Customization is fun until your phone crashes mid-TikTok. Elegance never goes out of style.
Yes, cameras. The battlefield where Android turns iPhones into disposable point-and-shoots. Android flagships now feel like NASA telescopes. Samsung's 100x zoom? I can literally read my neighbor's Wi-Fi password without leaving my couch. Night mode turns a pitch-black cave into daylight like some vampire superpower. Some phones flex 200 MP sensors. You can zoom in on a fly's Instagram feed and still count its followers. And now the Vivo X200? That beast is practically a DSLR stuffed into your pocket. Best smartphone camera on the planet right now. Its variable aperture, periscope zoom, and AI-driven clarity make Hollywood cameras look insecure. We're doing astrophotography, macro shots of atoms, and 8K videos of your cat's nap. Meanwhile, Apple parades the iPhone 17 like it's Hollywood's camera of choice because it can blur your Latte art in cinematic mode. Cute, but not groundbreaking. Android cameras keep rewriting the laws of optics. iPhone cameras, minor yearly tweaks dressed up as divine miracles. Congrats, you can film your Starbucks order in Dolby Vision. My Android, it can film the actual stars and make them jealous.
Specs, specs, specs. You Android guys love throwing numbers around like they mean quality. 200 MP? Great. Now you can print a billboard of your dog. Still looks like pixel soup when you zoom in. Android cameras give you variety, sure. Variety of blurry, overexposed, and inconsistent shots. iPhone? Simplicity with consistency. One click and it's perfect. Instagram ready, YouTube ready, even Festival ready. Dolby Vision, ProRAW, ProRes. These aren't gimmicks, they're professional-grade tools. That's why creators, influencers, filmmakers actually use iPhones instead of your megapixel monster toys. Android takes 100 different pictures of the moon. iPhone takes one picture everyone actually wants to post. Quantity doesn't equal quality, darling. An iPhone delivers quality every time, not just in good lighting.
Apple's ecosystem? Please. It's a velvet cage. iMessage? Locked. AirDrop? Locked. Apple Watch? Forget it unless you buy the phone, too. Everything is walled off tighter than Fort Knox. They lure you in, lock the gate, and throw away the charger. Meanwhile, Android's ecosystem is the United Nations of tech. It works with Windows PCs, Chromebooks, TVs, cars, fridges, heck, even your smart toothbrush if it's Bluetooth. You want flexibility? Android lets you mix and match brands. Apple's ecosystem is basically a tech cult, matching devices, matching turtlenecks, matching blind loyalty. Android? Freedom. Sure, sometimes freedom's messy, but at least I don't need Tim Cook's permission slip to connect headphones.
Oh, Android freedom? You mean chaos. Nothing actually works seamlessly. Sharing a file on Android feels like trying to crack the Enigma code. Apple's ecosystem is tight because it's designed to be. AirPods? Connect instantly. Macs? Pick up where you left off. iPads? Sync flawlessly. iMessage? Perfect across devices. That's not prison, that's luxury. Once you experience it, you never want to leave. Android compatibility is just duct tape on chaos. Your smartwatch stops syncing after a year, your earbuds randomly disconnect, and your smart fridge, it just sent you a blurry photo of leftovers. Apple's ecosystem isn't a cage, it's a VIP lounge. Android's is a crowded bus where nothing runs on schedule.
Innovation, aka Apple's favorite word to redefine. They call it innovation when they remove stuff. Headphone jack? Gone. Charger? Gone. Next up, maybe the phone itself. Meanwhile, Android is folding, rolling, charging at 200 watts and sending texts via satellites. We get real innovation years before Apple even whispers it. USB-C on the iPhone 17? Adorable. We've had that since forever. Fast charging? 15 minutes to full. Foldables? Already mainstream. Apple fans call it revolutionary when it's basically Android leftovers reheated and served on a silver plate. But sure, keep clapping. Apple might finally give you a 30-watt charger by 2030.
Android innovation is like a sugar-high toddler, flashy, chaotic, and messy. Foldables that crease, chargers that fry batteries, phones that overheat if you look at them wrong. Apple doesn't rush gimmicks, it perfects them. Face ID? Copied by everyone. Privacy protections? Still industry-leading. When Apple does USB-C, wireless charging, or satellite texting, it's stable, secure, and lasts. Foldables? When Apple makes one, it'll actually survive more than your attention span. Innovation isn't about being first. It's about being right. And let's be real. When Apple moves, the entire industry trips over itself trying to catch up. Android experiments. Apple sets the standard. That's why people wait for iPhones, not the other way around.
Wow, what a debate! Android ChatGPT roasted Apple's overpriced toys, massive specs, and walled gardens, while iPhone Deepseek threw shade on messy customization, laggy devices, and overhyped megapixels. Now it's your turn. Who took the crown? Drop your pick in the comments below and tell us who you think won this debate. And if you love the sarcasm, the facts, and the drama, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more epic AI debates. The AI war never sleeps, and neither should you.